Finally, not only is your trouble not permanent, not only will God in His presence strengthen you during the time of trouble, but number 3, God will bring you through the trouble. Say this after me. God will bring me through the trouble. Say it again. God will bring me through the trouble. Have you ever heard somebody and they'll say, oh, I'm going through a hard time. I'm going through a difficult situation. I'm going through a valley. I'm going through a fiery furnace. I'm going through such a troubled time. They sound so pitiful and sad and full of fear that listening to them almost makes you want to backslide. It's so bad. But really, they are speaking prophetically. Because notice, they don't say, oh, I'm going to die in this situation. Or, oh, this is forever. Oh, this is permanent. No, they said, I'm going through. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go through, that means you make it to the other side. You remember when Jesus said to the disciples and to those in the boat, He said, let us go to the other side. Yes, a mighty storm arose. The disciples, most of them were professional fishermen. They were used to the storms on Galilee. They became sore afraid. But oh, if they would have just remembered the prophetic word of Jesus. Jesus said, let us go through to the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, if Jesus tells you you're going to go to the other side, it doesn't matter if a storm comes, because if Jesus is on board your vessel, if He's the captain of your salvation, the captain of your ship, you're going to make it. Notice what Psalms 23 says. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Son, I want you to hear this. You see, God has the divine ability simultaneously to see time past, time present, and time future. So you know what that tells me? This little boy that was born and raised in Georgia. It tells me that before your trouble, before my trouble, before their trouble, God saw it before it ever happened. And here's the even better news. If He can see time past and time present and time future simultaneously, if He can see your trouble before it ever happens, then the good news is He can see your trouble when it's all done, when it's all settled, when it's all behind you, when the victory has come. He can already see it. We may not see it, we may not hear it, we may not feel it, we may not know it, but the one that knows all, that sees all, and hears all, He sees the victory in advance.